Welcome to the venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders and the Toledo Rockets. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Richter. And that one's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Swings it out to the flat. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared, and he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Crosby. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Richter. Quickly to the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and it'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Grabs it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Well, the game gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Middle Tennessee's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Richter. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's...
Yep, got enough space. Touchdown, Toledo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Now the play fake. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the red zone, it's Smith. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Rockets. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And this one is good, and it's been anything but easy for him. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Hold and fire complete. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Run inside. It's Shaw. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, looking down the middle, and it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? To the ground to try to pick up the first. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Plugs it out of the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is good. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Rockets offense is back on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running inside. It's Smith. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. He now has 74 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Might have a chance. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great game, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
To the air, it's Richter. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Simpson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Rockets have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Dances away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Richter. Makes the grab, it's Crosby. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, and time is running short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds his man. It's Galloway. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the home team looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now over to your game inside the Glass Bowl. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Glass Bowl.
The Rockets will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Allen. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Blue Raiders head coach told me at the half they are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the 2nd half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. The run inside. It's Smith. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Robinson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Miller. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Trying to run, it's Miller. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Rockets have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Toledo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the 2nd half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Here we go, ready, go.
Catch in the middle, it's Lacey.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
With the catch, it's Allen. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got it. On the move at the 30. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, MTSU. And they take it in for 6 more points. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
26, Middle Tennessee, 14.
He'll return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Got enough for the 1st. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Robinson looking to pass. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. For go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning play. Take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Robinson will throw. Finds his man. It's Crosby. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Rockets looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got enough. Roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over. Nice job.
Here's a heat. And they got him.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Punt is on its way. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And in this situation, late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You have got to be the more physical unit right now.
Splinter!
Motion from the wideout. Finding some room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they used their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll go right back to him. Breaks into the open. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
And, man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? Do you try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the first down, continuing to possess the ball here in the fourth quarter with the lead?
And the Rockets will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
You got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had...
Looking for a big play. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that's a really good job understanding the situation by this defense, man. They know they need to take shots down the field. They got to chew up a lot of ground. They got to make some big plays here in a short amount of time. So nice job playing top down, taking away the deep ball. Now offensively, maybe I attack a little bit shorter. Try to get a little bit of yards at a time.
They'll have a first down here. A week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.